Well guys, this is it. This is officially going to be the last video that you will be seeing the ZX-10R in. I picked up Charizard in September of 2018, so I was very close to hitting that 3-year mark, but you know, it's time for a change, and Charizard is going to find a new home. Hopefully he will live to have a very long and fulfilling life. I'm going to miss this guy. If you guys didn't know, the third generation of the ZX-10Rs that goes from 2008 to 2010, that was my realistic dream bike when I first started riding. And I've actually owned 2 of these bikes now. The first one I crashed.
Oh shit!
And this is the second one. I knew immediately after I crashed that first one, I knew I needed to have this bike again. And after all of the support that you guys gave to me after I crashed my first ZX-10R, I was able to pick up this beautiful orange beast. So I've always referred to this bike as Charizard, aka the Stamfam bike, because this bike wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for you guys. That's why it's so much harder for me to get rid of this bike. I have so much sentimental value with it, but you know, that spirit of this bike is going to be transferred over to the next one. The only reason I'll be able to get the next bike is because of you guys helping me with this bike. So today, this is the last video. We're gonna go for a little ride. I'm gonna cherish my last moments with this bike because I am selling it 3 days from now. So yeah, let's hop on the bike and talk a little bit more. I'm actually kind of frowning right now. This is really sad. I'm really gonna miss this bike. You know, one of the great things about making videos on YouTube and having them up there for all of the world to see is that I get to see them too. And regardless of this bike no longer being with me after Saturday, I'm always going to have those memories that I can look back on through watching my own videos. I have so many memories with this bike now. What I will tell you guys is this. The guy that I'm selling it to, he actually watches my channel, and he was very excited to know that I was going to be selling it to him. And he seems like a really great guy. He even went as far as to offer that if I ever wanted to see Charizard again, just let him know, and then I can come see him. It almost sounds as if like I'm giving away a pet, and then, you know, I can visit him every time I want. But yeah, he's a great guy. His name is Ben. I'm not going to disclose his last name for obvious reasons. And he's a supporter of the channel, which is actually great, because at first I was thinking to myself, when I put this ad up on Craigslist and Marketplace, I was kind of hoping that whoever messaged me didn't know that I had a YouTube channel and didn't know that this bike belonged to me. I wasn't really keen on having that small talk with somebody and just, you know, wanted to get the transaction underway and done with. But then I started talking to Ben, and it kind of made more sense to me that somebody who watches my channel has this bike. At least that way I know that the spirit of the channel still lives on through this bike. Let me tell you this quick story about something that happened with me and my brother when we were kids. It's the story of my rubber band. If it's one thing that you guys should know about me, it's that I can get really emotionally attached to things. So my brother probably knew that I was more emotional than him growing up. And I probably would say that even to this day, I'm probably more emotional than he is. One random day way back when, he decided to give me a rubber band. You know, at first I was like, okay, what do I do with a rubber band? And then he proceeded to give this rubber band backstory. He gave it a name. He told me where it came from. All I remember is that when he was explaining to me this backstory, he told me that this rubber band has had a very hard life. And of course, once you hear that even an inanimate object has a name, you start to develop this emotional attachment. And true to my personality, that's exactly what happened. I started feeling this emotional attachment to this rubber band. Now, I wanted to keep this rubber band. I wanted to keep it with me as long as I could. But guess what? After I got attached to it, my brother flushed it down the toilet. I remember bawling my eyes out, crying so hard. I couldn't believe what he just did. And yes, I know I was a kid when that happened, so obviously circumstances are different now. I would never feel that emotionally attached to a rubber band anymore. But now let's put it in terms of this motorcycle. I've named this motorcycle. I've spent hours and hours of saddle time riding this motorcycle. Now it might be easy for some of you guys to just sell your motorcycles left and right, but man, this is really hard. It's really hard to see this motorcycle go. And as much as I want to keep it, it's not practical. Like, there's no point in keeping this motorcycle and the new motorcycle. It just wouldn't make any sense in any practical standpoint. So here it is, the last ride with this bike. But yeah, yeah, this is it guys, my last ride with this bike. I thought about whether I should just stay in the city or not, but I decided that I'm actually going to get on the highway for a little bit, open up this beast just a little bit. Now, if for some reason you see this ZX-10R in a video that's posted after this video has been posted, you're most likely looking at old footage that I just got around to editing just then, because I am entirely 100% sure that this bike is going to be sold by the time you see this video or any other video after that. Alright, so let's have some fun guys. Down in the comments below, I want you to take a guess of what bike you think I might be getting next. I told myself at some point I was going to pick up this bike next year, but then an opportunity came up and I was able to get one this year. Anyways guys, I'm going to let you ponder on those thoughts as I cross this bridge, which is, by the way, my favorite bridge in all of the greater Vancouver area. How beautiful it is out here today. Wow, wow, wow. I'm having the breakup effect right now. For some reason, riding this bike today feels so much better than it usually does. Anyways guys, I think it's time to end this video. It's bittersweet, I know some of you guys are going to be super sad to see Charizard go as well. Listen, if you're sad, then I'm even sadder. Well no, I won't take that away from you guys. If you're truly sad, then you're truly sad. But yeah, you know, I had no intention of selling this bike so soon, but circumstances change and I figured it's time to sell it sooner than later, which kind of is a bummer because I'm not getting my new bike for another month and a half. So yeah, I'm going to be bikeless in the sense that I won't have a big bike. I'll still have my small bike from this point until I get my new bike in a month and a half. Yeah guys, it's May 12th right now. Today when I'm recording this is May 12th. I'm most likely going to be posting this like way later to make it seem like, you know, I just sold the bike, but no, in reality, May 12th today, and I don't get my new bike until the end of June. Well, again, put your guesses down below what you think the new bike is going to be. So you got the two clues. You got me with the goal of picking up the new bike next year, but I ended up getting it this year. And the second clue being that it comes at the end of June. Anyways, guys, I decided to park for the last little scene here of this video, just to show you guys Charizard in all of his beautiful glory. So sad to see this bike go, but you know, it's time. Charizard, I love you. You've been good to me. Make the next owner happy, and I hope he takes care of you. So yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video, and of course, I will see you in the next one. Peace!
You okay? You need to adjust this?
No, I'm good. See you guys! Aww. Last look at my bike house.